Hi guys, do trust you well. This whole thing with Iran and America is just shit crazy. It's just gone shit crazy. You create an MOU, you hand the power to Iranians, you say nothing will move without Iranians' agreement, and then you go off in the last day or two trying to create a safe passage for the ships yourself. Obviously, Iranians are going to get pissed off because there's an MOU and you've agreed on the world platform that you're going to abide by the rule that Iran has power over Hormuz. You gave it. Fucker, you gave it. You gave it. And now you got a problem with that. Everything you ever say, you fucking go back on. I mean, you haven't got a fucking mouth. You're worse than the British weather. Yeah? You're worse than the British weather. You're worse than the ex-wives. Forget the rest, okay? Man, I tell you, it ain't going to happen. And as long as this continues, and of course, at the back of all this is Israel. Every time he fucking agrees something, Israel comes and sticks a rod up his ass. And then he goes back on it. Every time. Now, he's in Iran, in Ankara, okay? Today, he's in Ankara. And he's saying, as far as I'm concerned, I think MOU's over. But Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff will keep talking. How the fuck does that work? How the fuck does it work? Will some stupid American tell me? Because your logic is so different to the rest of the world. How the fuck does that work? That on one hand, you say it's over, and on the other hand, you say, my two Zionists are going to keep on dealing with it. It just doesn't make any sense. And if he thinks that he can sustain the war, he's got another thing coming. Already today, in one day, following his attack on Iran, the prices have gone up in America. Yep, I can still afford my cup of tea. Tea's fantastic, my lovely Indian friends. And what I was going to say was, the prices have already gone up yet again in America today. The markets are collapsing, even though the markets in America have been engineered by Trump, because he always seems to bring bad news and then brings some kind of a good news track back at the end of the week so that prices rise, and then he can deal with, do his share dealings through his brokers. That seems to go on. He's making money for himself left, right and center with his daughter Jared Kushner and all his Zionist mates. Honestly, I mean, this is stupid. They know they cannot continue the war. You've seen the millions upon tens of millions of people who've turned up to Ayatollah's death ceremony, and they are piling up. Instead of them running away thinking, oh God, there's going to be bombing, they're coming out on the road. That's the difference between Shias and the rats of America. Rats of America and West run in when there's bombing. Iranians run out. And this brings me to say, serious shame on you stupid Iranians who live in the West, who support the Shah of Iran's old regime. You should be thoroughly ashamed that people like ourselves, foreigners, are standing up for your country, and you fuckers are sitting and saying, attack Iran, attack Iran, attack Iran, because you guys don't deserve to be residents of any country in the world, because anybody who forgets where they were born, anyone who forgets their fucking motherland is a crook. You were a crook. Your parents were crooks who came in the Shah's time. Shah was a crook. His son's a bloody crook, a playboy. That's all I want to say.